Good day, everyone. Welcome back to our EDUC201 subject. So for today, we will be discussing the microcosm of children and adolescents. So we will be starting off with the definition of human rights. So these are inherent to human beings and are universal, indivisible, interdependent, and interrelated. These are also fundamental for development, democracy, and security. We also have what we call as the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Ina-outline ito ang lahat ng mga rights ng lahat ng mga tao. And this was also adopted by the United Nations in 1948. Under this Universal Declaration of Human Rights, meron tayong two classifications ng ating mga karapatan. We have civil and political, and we also have economic, social, and cultural. Now, pag sinabi natin civil and political, ito yung mga rights that aims to protect individual freedom and participation in the decision-making process of the community. These are also rights that are related to freedom of thought, opinion, and religion. For economic, social, and cultural naman, these are the rights that enable us to achieve a minimum standard of living in terms of food and healthcare, and also ensures a share in the country's economic welfare. So this is in terms of education and employment naman. We also have the children's rights. These are the set of universal entitlements for all children enshrined in the United Nations Convention on the Rights of a Child. So this is also known or abbreviated as UNCRC. The UNCRC is legally binding and obliges governments to respect, protect, and fulfill children's rights through their legislations and policies. Also, inobliga rin nila ang mga signatory states to inform children and young people about their rights and gives them opportunities para ma-exercise ang mga ito. It also encompasses what they need to survive and have opportunities to lead stable and rewarding lives. There are four categories of rights. Meron tayong right to survive, right to be safe, right to belong, and right to develop. All these categories are considered equal and serve to reinforce each other. Kumbaga, they go hand in hand. Halimbawa, in order to survive, you need to be safe from the various elements. In addition to this, kailangan you belong to a group or community. Sabi nga, 'di ba? No man is an island. Walang taong mabubuhay na mag-isa lamang siya. And lastly, in order for us to survive and belong to society, we need to keep up with the changing times and develop ourselves physically, mentally, emotionally, and etc. There are four general principles that underpin all children's rights. First is non-discrimination. So sinasabi dito that all children have the same right to develop their potential in all situations at all times. Second, the child's best interest must be a primary consideration in all actions and decisions concerning a child. This must be used to resolve conflicts between different rights. Third is the right to survival and development. It underscores the vital importance of ensuring access to basic services and the equality of opportunity for children to achieve their full development. And last but not the least, we have the views of the child. This means that the voice of the child must be heard and respected in all matters concerning his or her rights. Basically, kailangan daw nating pakinggan ang bawat bata regarding his or her rights. So what is the importance nga ba of teaching children about their rights or yung ating mga karapatan? Una, it develops intercultural understanding. Teaching about the world and other cultures increases social and cultural awareness, breaks down stereotypes, enables a broader view of the world, and strengthens children's identity. Pangalawa, it builds social skills. Education about social justice and human rights allows students to understand the importance of treating people equitably and the responsibilities we all have to protect not just our rights, but that of others as well. Third, it also develops ethical understanding. Technologies bring local and distant communities into classrooms, exposing students to knowledge and global concerns as never before. Complex issues require responses that take account of ethical considerations such as human rights and responsibilities and global justice. Ethical understanding assists students to become confident and creative individuals, as well as active and informed citizens. Fourth, it motivates student learning. Connecting classroom knowledge with situations outside the classroom creates personal meaning and significance. Ito yung tinatawag na real-life situations. Natututo tayo based on experience, not on just books, diba? Fifth, it creates a safer school. It reduces exclusion and bullying, improves teacher-pupil relationships, and makes more mature and responsible students. Sixth is it helps children realize their rights. In addition to this, they also gain appreciation of met rights and view their life from a global perspective. And seventh, it empowers students to become active citizens. Students learn to take responsibility for their actions, respect and value diversity, and see themselves as global citizens who can contribute to a more peaceful, just, and sustainable world. By teaching them their rights, they learn to exercise these rights responsibly as part of the duties of citizenship. Allow me to read to you the rights of the Filipino children. So we have to be born, mapanganak, to have a name and a nationality, to be free, to have a family who will take care of him or her, to have a good education, to develop one's potentials, to have enough food, shelter, a healthy and active body, to be given opportunity for play and leisure, to be given protection against abuse, danger, and violence brought about by war and conflict, to live in a peaceful community, to be defended and assisted by the government, and to be able to express one's own views. And now for our last topic, we have the government and non-government agencies or institutions that promote and uphold children's rights and welfare. So una muna is we have the Council for the Welfare of Children or yung CWC. This is the focal interagency body of the Philippine government who is mandated to coordinate the implementation and enforcement of all laws. They are also the ones who formulate, monitor, and evaluate policies, programs, and measures for children. Next, we have the Department of Social Works and Development or yung ating DSWD. This serves as refuge for abused, maltreated, abandoned, and neglected children. They are mandated to develop, implement, coordinate social protection and poverty reduction solutions for and with the poor, vulnerable, and disadvantaged. Next, we have the Department of Education or DepEd. This government agency is the one who implements programs and policies which protect and advance the welfare and rights of children. Example of said policies ay yung Child Protection Policy, which ensures that children are protected from all forms of violence that may be inflicted by adults, persons of authority, and peers. Fourth, we have the Bahay Tuluyan. This is a non-government organization that provides a variety of programs and services aimed at preventing and responding to child abuse and exploitation in the Philippines. Fifth, we have the Bantay Bata. Ito naman ay isang child welfare program that was launched in 1997. This aims to protect disadvantaged and at-risk children through a nationwide network of social services. And lastly, we have the UNICEF. This is an agency of the United Nations that is devoted to serving the world's children. It has more than 60 people working and aims to provide the best quality of life for every Filipino child through various programs. These programs include education, health and nutrition, disaster and risk reduction, HIV and AIDS prevention, local policy and institutional development, child protection, and communication. And this ends our 8th module for child and adolescent development. Thank you very much for watching and see you on our next module.